welcome back. I would say that it's safe to say that Sunburst mirrors are making quite a comeback, but the fact is they can get pretty pricey if you want to buy one, some as high as $150. So for today's Thrifty Thursday segment, Samantha is going to show us how to make one at home.
Yes. Now, I will start off, and you're laughing. This has been a process. It did not happen overnight. It's been a pain. I've yelled, I've cursed, I've tried to take wood shims and break them, but it looks nice. So it's worth it in the end, I guess you could say.
So let's just say plan this as a multiple day project, not a quick 10-minute project to pass the time.
Yes, if you have company coming over in, let's say, 2 months, I would start now. But it's a perfect accent piece for your home. So I'm going to break down, now you're using wood shims, so they can be kind of hard to find, but they're pretty dry. I use the cedar shims, but they have a wide variety. I picked these because it comes in quite a few different singles here in the pack. So we have pulled out 9 wood shims is what it takes. Now, I didn't even go through and count how many it takes for these. I think it's over 300 that I sat there and glued one by one.
Okay, so what is a pack like this? How many are in a pack?
I believe it's 48.
Okay, and what did something like this cost?
This was a little under $4.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
So, I mean, it adds up. I think I bought 12 to 14 packs, so it definitely added up, but
again, cheaper than $150.
Absolutely. So, okay, we have 9 total here. So what you're going to do, I'll have you follow me.
Okay.
And you want to find the side that's a little bit nicer and kind of shaved a little bit more. Okay. And kind of just start going on a diagonal like this, you see?
Okay.
How it's kind of like steps and each one goes down.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. So then what you do is in between each and every one, you have to take some wood glue, which you will go through bottles and bottles of wood glue.
Okay.
And you just put it right down the middle and stick the next one on it and do that for all of these. Then just to make sure that everything stays together, I taped them. Okay.
So when you're doing these, I mean, how much? I guess I'm just trying to picture with the mirror. If we can show off the mirror really quickly. So how many do you want to continue adding until you make your design?
Well, see, how I did it was I took 9.
Okay. Okay, now I see it.
Yes, yes. So they come together, and that's a hard picture with the mirror and because it is dark to see. But you'll take the 9 total, bring them together like steps, so it's kind of like a torch.
All right, if we want to just want to come over here really quickly just to kind of show. So this is the regular wood. Yep. And then what you did was, so you made the torch, and then that's what this is looking like.
Yep, it just goes right in the middle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so, I mean, just to get them all glued together, make sure it was stuck before I went ahead and put them together, I would tape them. So each one of 9 was taped together.
So not only did you use the glue, but you just used tape as well, just to give that extra.
Yep, just to have it stuck together. Then once it's dry, you take the tape off. Okay. And then you'll take this, once we'll pretend that this is all glued together, you take another set of 9, glue those together, another set and together. And then what I did is I took, we'll pretend that this is a paint can. I took the paint can and went around so that you have a circle and everything's even. You want to make sure that they fit in together.
Interesting.
It's a process.
It is a process.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's just walk over here just to show how big this one came out to be. So obviously you can do different sizes.
I'll stand over here. We can stand on each side if my mic will let me. Here we go.
Got it?
Yep.
All right.
Look at this.
And you said how many of these wood shims did you use?
Over 300.
Over 300. And it is pretty heavy because
it's very
watching
heavy.
You try to haul it over in heels was quite the scene. Yes. I didn't help because I was just laughing.
That's okay. Yes. So I'm going to pull this off now. This is just a mirror that I got from Walmart. You can get them at an arts and crafts store if you just want the mirror. And this is underneath. You'll see some of the shims aren't painted. And I will advise you, because it's so dry, the cedar, that if you use spray paint, it's going to just soak into it. I then tried to stain it with some wood stain, and that just was too dark because it was so dry. So I painted it. So you just have to be careful with what you're using. Maybe a special spray paint would work, but
And then, of course, you can personalize it however you'd like, whether with your favorite colors. I mean, you could even add stuff because this is so big. You know, people put their initials on there as a centerpiece for their dining room table, living or dining room area.
Yeah, absolutely. Very exciting stuff.
So in the end, it is the process that does take a while.
Yes.
How much did you end up spending altogether?
Let's see. It was definitely under 100. I'm going to go ahead and say around 60.
Okay.
So the wood shims pretty much is going to be your biggest thing.
Okay.
I use the wood glue, but I know you can get a stronger adhesive.
Okay.
That would be a little bit cheaper.
Perfect. All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll post all of this on our website at heartlineconnection.com.